Morning, dolls. Welcome back to my channel, Sharon's Nail Art and More. So I'm here doing Mix It Up Monday with Maddie.
Hi, and my brother.
Hi.
What's your name?
Andrew.
Okay, so we're gonna start with our rainbow iridescent 1mm hexie.
Should we tell them what kind of mix we're going to do?
It's a mermaid theme mix.
We're going to, there are a lot of glitters.
So we're gonna start with about a tablespoon of the rainbow iridescent. I'm not gonna do the silver tint. I'm just gonna do the rainbow. We're gonna add some of these Recollection like 060 holographic hexies, and it came in a collection that I got from Michael's. And then this is the ultra fine version of it. So we're gonna add some of that. Don't mind the fireworks in the background. So we'll say we'll add about a teaspoon.
Yeah, because there isn't a lot of it.
Get a little less than a teaspoon. You want to do it, Andrew? Sure. Just dump it in. Don't spill it. Okay. And then we'll add about a teaspoon of the extra fine.
This mermaid mix is going to be cool.
It's going to be really pretty.
Yeah.
Not Maddie's turn.
Oh.
Like that.
Okay. So then I'm going to start adding our spangles. So I'm going to start with like the ice.
We can't
kind
really add
of.
too much
It's
of
a fantasy tinsel. So.
We can't add too much of them because you don't have a lot.
Well, I'm not going to take a lot out of the bag. I'm just, I'm going to add a little of everything. I'm going to add some of these 2mm lilac pearlescent diamonds, which are available for sale. As you ladies know, I do have pearlescent bundles and fantasy bundles and Chanel bundles available for sale. You can put those in. It's a little less than a teaspoon. Thank you. I'm going to add some of this. It's the ultraviolet, ultra fine mylar. So I'm just going to put the whole bag of that in there. I kind of been waiting to use it for the right moment, and it shines that purple color, so it matches really pretty.
This
And that seems like the perfect time.
Glitter mix is going to be the one to use it.
I'm going to use some of these beautiful pearlescent lavender raindrops.
Unicorn mix.
About a quarter teaspoon or so.
Because these bags are small and don't hold a lot.
Well, you don't really need that much.
But this mix is going to be a fun mix.
So, okay. Gonna add some 1mm grape pearlescent hexie, about a teaspoon. A little less than a teaspoon.
This mix is cool.
These are the grape pearlescent iridescent Chanel pieces, and I'm just gonna add a few of those, maybe like half a teaspoon. Okay, not too much. We'll add some of the grape fantasy shift tinsel. This is really, really pretty. It has like a blue violet shift to it.
After, let's add these hearts, the blue hearts.
Yeah, they're getting there, honey. You just gotta be patient, okay? Who put those there? Those are at next. These were. So we're going to put some of the fantasy bubbles They're mixed dots. I call them bubbles because they look like bubbles, but they have like that beautiful fantasy shift to them.
Like when we were doing the summer mix.
Mm-hmm.
Those orange ones.
Almost a teaspoon of that.
This is going to be a real pretty mix.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to put some of the blue raspberry fantasy tinsel in there. When I think of mermaid, I think of purples, blues. I'm going to add the rainbow fantasy dot, mixed dots, the rest of those. I already did those. I'm going to add some of the grape 2mm pearlescent shift diamonds.
Oh yeah, those are very cool and very bright.
They're very pretty. Yes, they are. Oh, did we add? Oh, we did the lilac. Okay. And then I'm going to add some of the extra fine, same type of like mylar. There's not a lot in here, but I'm going to add probably about a 1/4 teaspoon of that. Save the rest for another mix. I'm going to add some of like the ice cold tone shredded mylar. Not a lot. There's only a little in here, so I'm just going to put that. Some of the same type of tone, ice tone 4-point stars.
The blues are good for the mixes because it's going to be unicorn. I mean, why do I keep saying unicorn?
Because
Mermaid.
mermaids and unicorns pretty much go together, but we're going to add a little bit of these pearlescent blue butterflies. Just a little, about a half, about a 1/2 teaspoon. Maybe a little less. We'll add some of these baby blue metallic rhombus. This is probably like a 1mm. Maybe they are. Yeah, actually these are like a 2mm. I'm only going to add probably about a 1/4 or 1/8 a teaspoon of those just because they're metallic and I don't want it to like, you know, throw off the mix too much. I'm going to add some of these cold tone ice.
Start
It's not done, honey. We'll stir it when we're done, okay? Add some of that.
I think you've already added that one.
No, I had a different one.
Looks exactly the same.
No, it's not. They have different color shifts. I'm going to add the rest of these aqua matte 1mm hexies. You could pour the bag in there, Andrew. Okay. Careful not to spill it. Gonna add the rest of these matte lavender 062 hexies. Don't spill it, Maddie, please. There's not a lot in there, okay? Okay. We'll add some of this holographic blue tinsel.
Wow.
Not too much. I just don't want to throw off like the pearlescent touch and the matte touch to it. So like a 1/8 a teaspoon. And then lastly, we're going to put in these matte Blue Lagoon mini hearts that I got in a swap. So just a recap, we just put some of the holographic short tinsel in blue. We did pearlescent blue butterflies, which are gorgeous. The matte 2mm, or not matte, the metallic baby blue 2mm diamonds. The lilac pearlescent 2mm diamonds. The ice cold tone fantasy tinsel. And we had another similar one, which was just the ice tone. See the difference, Andrew? Then we put the shredded mylar in the grape. The grape 2mm diamonds. The blue raspberry fantasy tinsel. The ice toned 4-point stars. The pearlescent lilac raindrops. The grape fantasy bubbles or mixed dots. We put in the rainbow mixed dots, some of this cool tone ice shreds, the grape fantasy tinsel with the blue violet color shift, the grape iridescent Chanel,
We might have.
and then the grape pearlescent 1mm hexi. We put this blue holographic ultra fine. We'll put the 062 blue holographic from Recollections, and then the rainbow iridescent 1mm hexi. And then lastly, we're putting in, like I said, these blue lagoon mini hearts matte. So we'll put in, we'll say about 1/4 teaspoon of these, and then I'm gonna mix it up. Hang on. I don't want it to spill.
Yeah, we probably put too much.
No, we didn't. We didn't put too much. You can never have too much in a mix. As long as it's all cohesive and the colors match, you're fine. So I'm just going to shake it like this just to get it all mixed, because you can never do enough with the spoon.
Last time we had enough for this.
Okay, so this is our mix. Ooh, look at that, guys.
Wow.
Told you.
That does look like a mermaid mix.
Yes, it does. So, ladies and gentlemen, we want you to pick a name for this beautiful mermaid mix that we just made. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Maddie, for your help.
No problem. Anytime.
This came out gorgeous. Hold on. I don't know what happened to the camera, but it seems like it was vertical for a moment. I apologize for that. Here is our mix, okay? It is a beautiful, beautiful purple Chanel diamond, all kinds of butterflies and mylar and hexes and dots and just nothing but gorgeousness. So, ladies and gents, dolls, leave your names below. Thank you so much for stopping by Sharon's Nail Art and More for another Mix It Up Monday. And I hope you guys all have a beautiful day. Remember, hashtag more love, less hate, and always treat others how you expect to be treated. I love you all, dolls. And until my next video, bye now. Say bye, guys.
Bye.